Hello everyone, here we are back with my sixth, sorry. It's week 5, but we've done 6 episodes. We're in Oakland this week to face our rivals, the Oakland Raiders. We're 2-2, looking to move on and start getting some wins under our belts for the Super Bowl championship. So let's go. We are going to beat the Raiders. Let's go, Broncos! Here we go, and we are in for the first drive of the game, starting off on offense. Not been too good for Peyton so far. We're 2nd and 6. There we go, nice easy pass to Cody over the top. Big gain, moving the sticks well. 1st and 10 now, 26 yards out. Nearly getting sacked, getting the ball off to Demarius, and we are down to the 7-yard line now. Moving the ball well on the first drive of the game. 3rd and goal, not been able to punch it in with a run. Gonna go for a pass, and it is caught, and it's a touchdown by Andre Caldwell. Not done much for us, but there he comes up with a touchdown. So we're gonna go up 7-zip in the first quarter. Nice easy catch, and that's 533 for Peyton. Derek Carr is coming in for his first drive against the Broncos. Not done too bad, I don't think, so far. 1st and 10, they have moved the ball a little bit so far. Big pass, and that is a nice little gain there up to the 47-yard line. 2nd and 3, and we're stopped in the backfield by Von Miller and Marshall. 3rd and 5 now after that tackle for a loss. Can we get him again? And that's another big first down play. Got to stop them on 3rd down. 1st and 10 now, a bit further down on our own 39, and that's another great tackle in the backfield, this time by TJ Ward. They've really stuffed the run so far in the first quarter and this little bit of the second, and that is half time, and the Broncos are going in 7-zip. 3rd quarter, and they've moved the ball nowhere yet, and that is a bad dive there. I'm not sure who that was, but that was a big game by the Raiders, and maybe they can get driving after the first half. 1st and 10 now on the 41 after that big game. Oh, nearly getting the sack, and Chris Harris is nowhere near him, but he's managing to slow him down, and TJ Ward gets a tackle, but that is a big game for the Oakland Raiders. Now down to the 23-yard line, and they're 2 yards out now after driving it down, and that is a touchdown, and the Raiders have tied it up. Can the Broncos come out now? 2nd and 15 after a penalty. Nearly getting sacked. Big throw up to Sanders, and it looked destined to go into the defender's hand, but Sanders pulled out a catch there. Brilliant gain. 1st and 10 now after that. Wide open. Benny Fowler, who we haven't seen all season, runs in for a touchdown, and the Broncos go back up 14-7, sorry. And that's a nice, sure that's Benny Fowler's first catch. Another big play for the Raiders on 3rd down, and he looks like he's going to take it to the house, but Talib catches him just in time. But that is another bad defense for the Broncos, allowing big yards. 1st and goal here, and he's going nowhere. And the Raiders have really struggled running the ball today, as you can see there, averaging 1 yard a carry there from 11. 2nd and goal now, the Broncos are up by 7, and Derek's going to make a run, and he is sacked there by DeMarcus Ware. Raiders are now 3rd and goal. They've been pushed back after being on the 2-yard line. 17 yards out, and they've made it, and he looks like he's going to get a touchdown, but he is stopped by I'm not sure who that was actually, but we stopped him just before the one, and that is an easy run in for the touchdown, and that ties it up 14-14, and it's game on now going into the fourth quarter. The Broncos have the ball. Can they keep it moving? Just gets hit after the throw, and another catch by Cody. He's been brilliant so far this season for us. He just keeps coming up with big plays, and it's now 2nd and 15 after another penalty by the Broncos at offensive line. And another pass over the middle to Emmanuel Sanders for a first down, and it's looking like if the Broncos can keep hold of this ball for the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds, that they will win this. They've really run the ball well since getting the ball on this drive. It started with around 4:50, and they've really battered the ball, and it's just after the 2-minute warning now, and Anderson gets another first down, and that is crucial. The Oakland are going to have to start burning timeouts now. They have burned one timeout. It's 2nd and 12. Can Peyton keep the clock moving? He's going to get sacked, and he is sacked for a big loss there. And that's taking it 3rd and 22. Cutting it fine here, the Broncos. 1 minute 11 left, and Anderson keeps the clock moving. And that makes them Oakland Raiders burn the last time out. This is going to give the Broncos a 3-point lead, but it's going to give the Oakland Raiders a oh, wow, a flag. Who is this flag on? The kicker's just got off the floor. This would have been incredible if it's an... Oh my God, roughing the passer. What a big penalty that is. The game looked all but over. And now it is over. 1 second left on the clock, and the Broncos have kicked a field goal. If it wasn't for that penalty, the Oakland Raiders would have had a minute to try and get some points on the board. But the penalty has ended the game, and the Broncos take the win away 17-14. Derek Carr had a brilliant game today, and the running back couldn't help out at all. I think he ended with less than 20 yards on the game, I think. The Broncos have got 17-14. All but one touchdown scored in the second half. Let's have a quick look at the stats. The Raiders outthrew the Broncos, and I was right, the Raiders didn't get more than 20 yards on the ground. If this was your first time on our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'd also love to hear your comments, so leave them below. Also get your questions in for our podcast, which is released every Thursday, where we just review the news from the week. Well, we will be having F1 2015 series released every Tuesday. If you haven't watched that, I'm doing a series with Jensen Button going for the championship. Obviously we've got Madden, which is released 2 videos a week. Haven't set a date, just going to be as and when. Obviously Dying Light is a big one at the moment, so they're coming out a couple of times a week. So don't forget to watch them. If you want to buy any games for your PC or even Xbox or PSN membership, go to www.g2a.com. There's a link in the description. Just great games for great prices. So thanks again for watching, and bye bye.